First line. The fuck? Fuck.
Going on, and welcome back. We are on episode 16 of the Game Boys podcast.
The big 1-6. How you guys doing?
James and Will here with you. I guess, probably missed us. We sort of, or what are we, like a week and a half since the last episode, something like that? Maybe 2 weeks?
Yeah. We've been busy.
It's all good, though. At least we're at it.
Shit happens. I'm dying.
Shit does happen. Shit happens.
I'm dying. I can't breathe.
Shit.
I was sick. All that fun stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, it was all me.
Happens.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing, man. I had a cat have some fucking kittens in my shed, so yeah. Sort of monitoring that.
I still haven't seen the kittens. I saw the little video you sent me, and that was it.
Yeah, I haven't either. That she's keeping them back there where I can't get to them.
But she'll come out.
She comes out and loves all over me and makes out with me and stuff.
She loves you.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I've seen my kids for like 30 minutes in the past 4-5 days. It's great.
It's that work life.
Yeah.
It's the first world struggles or whatever. Having jobs and shit.
It was nice to come home today before their bedtime and they come running up and hugging me. That was great. Little one just runs over. Hey! It's like, oh, you guys almost make it worth it.
Almost.
Almost. I hate myself still.
Still hating life, but hey.
As always, though, we always start off our recordings, talking about our
wheel spin streams.
Our wheel spin streams. Thank you. I can never think of the word wheel spin for some reason. Our wheel spin streams.
The wheel spins.
So I played my game more recently. So why don't you start us off, Dad?
All right, sure. I played a gem of a fucking game. It was called Detroit Become Human on PS. Well, it's a PS4 game, but I played it on my PS5. Ding, PS5. And man, what a game, dude! For real. I went in expecting not much. I was already aware that the game was going to look great graphically. Other than that, I knew absolutely nothing. I went in blind. And what I got was a really story-rich, sort of. I mean, I see what you're talking about as far as it having that. As you said, it was more like a Telltale, but not really. Telltale games just drag and are stupid. This one keeps you having to do things and keeps the action level up even though it's basically there's not a lot of you're not going to be in huge battles and shooting out and stuff like that, but it's a story of, I'm not going to really spoil anything, but because there's so many twists and so many directions that it can go as branches. But it's a story, basically, it's like man versus robot or androids in this case. So it takes place in not too distant future where we have people have robot slaves, basically android slaves. And people are also mad because androids have taken their jobs. So it's sort of like, make you think about possibilities, because basically why pay somebody to do something that you can get a robot to do it for free? Well, I guess you pay for your robot and then never pay him again, or whatever the situation is.
It's like buying a Roomba.
So you got factions of people that are just pissed off and absolutely hate the androids, spit on them, scream, holler absurdities at them, can't stand them, rebel against the whole idea, And I guess at some point, the androids started becoming sentient beings, which means they start thinking and feeling things which they're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where basically the story really takes off, is the fact that like these androids, some of them are going rogue and some of them are sort of forming against the system. And it starts to become like widespread, and you actually play as both sides of this thing, so you can kind of help determine who you want to win. Like, I wanted the androids to win and become free beings, become human, since that's the name.
Because their lives matter, man.
But according to the humans in this, they're not alive. They don't have a life to matter.
Man, that opens up a great can of worms of what defines life.
Well, I understand saying that a robot, a machine, because they like, it was kind of funny though, because like they didn't even use like pronouns, even though you can tell the thing is male. It was still an it. Kill it. Stop it. Or if it was female, then it looked obviously exactly like a mannequin or whatever. They look human almost. But so it's basically that struggle, that battle. Some humans sympathize with the androids, whereas some of them absolutely can't stand them and hate them and are totally opposed to the idea, and they're just there to be, it sort of has like a whole social story to it, and that story all depends on you. There are
seeing things from this game, it always reminded me of like what's that movie with Will Smith called?
iRobot.
Yeah,
same idea.
It always reminded me of that
story though, but yeah, different whole story behind it, but
like it does bring up that question: when do you consider something alive? It thinks on its own, it acts on its own,
but it's programmed to do it. It's not really like people. I get it, but ultimately.
But was Sonny alive, or was he?
Number 5
was number. Yeah, that's where I was going. Was number 5 alive? He had a conscience. He wasn't programmed to have a conscience.
Yeah, unless something went haywire or whatever.
So when does it become alive?
I don't know.
Do they answer that kind of question in this game? Do they try to dig into it, or does it not get that deep?
No. Ultimately, it doesn't matter in this. It doesn't matter because they already are. They think they're alive, and they're willing to fight for it. Like I said, I don't want to put any spoilers out there, but ultimately, it all really depends on your choice. If you think they're not alive, then choose the path where they die and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the humans are victorious. Or, apparently there's a possibility to choose a path where everybody wins and nobody dies. And so there are branching stories. There's one story where you're you're like the highest level of the android that they can make. His name is Connor. And Connor works with a police detective. I can't think of his name, but they work together. Even though the detective really doesn't care very much for Connor, at least at first, and whether he does in the future depends on you and how you're what choices you make as Connor. You can also play as this dude Marcus, who originally was a slave for a rich artist guy, and the guy treated him very well. And then that guy died, and Marcus was accused of it, and that's how his story starts. And then there's also 2 female ones where they live with this asshole dude that beats the shit out of them and treats them like shit. It's a girl. It's a adult looking one and a child looking one.
It's Fimbot.
And yeah, and that they basically escape him, and that's how their story starts. So
Okay.
they're on the run, and ultimately they would never escape if they weren't starting to think for themselves and have, because they would just do whatever and let them beat the shit out of them or whatever the situation is, because they don't feel or think. But this is those three main stories that you follow, and you jump from one to the other, and it's really super cool. I did beat it one playthrough, but I probably will play more. Probably try to get everything, try to platinum this damn thing. Basically all your trophies involve filling up all the branches, making the different, like if there was a point where you decided to go this way, maybe you should decide to do the other thing. Like I say, even though I played through and it was my mission to try to get all of the androids to survive, I failed. I did not. I was not successful. Only Connor survived in my playthrough, but I could play again, and ultimately, because I was really I was fucked up when the two girls died. That sucked.
Yeah, it seemed like they had like the saddest story there.
They were trying to flee the country into Canada. That was their whole basic.
Oh, that's their problem. They were going to Canada.
Fuck Canada. No, but they I guess if I'd have done some things right and made some different decisions, they might would have made it, but I failed.
Does Canada have free healthcare for the robots or androids?
I don't know. I think Canada was kind of like the safe, like the safe haven or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So yeah, definitely playlist. It's stay list until I probably platinum it. But once I platinum it, I'll probably never play it again, even though it's super cool. And I suggest anybody play this game. They probably took, I don't know, 10 to 14 hours to beat it, somewhere around in there, of gameplay. Some of that, though, was just me trying to explore every damn thing, and I'm sure you can probably beat it in less time, especially if you kill everybody off, because then those branches are no longer available.
Yeah.
Like if you fail early on with a lot of these, they'll be dead, and then you no longer can play their story because they're dead. Except Connor. Connor cannot die. He can die, but he comes back. I didn't know that. I did not know that, because I played through and he never once died. But apparently, I found out later on that the opening scene of the game, you can die and he'll just be right back.
All right, weird.
Because of the model that he is.
He just like gets his consciousness put.
It's like the Terminator or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know,
gotcha.
But yeah, he's cool.
He just comes back in that pose every time.
Scale from 1 to 10, this shit's at least a 9. I wouldn't. I maybe 9.5. This shit. It takes a lot to get a 10 out of me, and this one almost does that.
Didn't I give the last game I played a 10? No, I give it 9.5. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's reached 10 for me yet. I played this cute little JRPG turn-based called, what was it? Chained Echoes. Like I said, it's a JRPG. It was kind of like a kind of like how the old Pokemon games were played, where you're looking top down. And you start out playing as a character whose name I cannot remember.
I don't remember either.
Because, spoiler, after the tutorial, you don't play with him again for as long as I played.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get back to him. I'm sure it's a long game.
I would hope so. But yeah, it's like I read it was like 50-something hours to play. I'm sure most of that's grinding, though. I mean, it's one of those games. I personally like turn-based games. So it was a nice experience for me to see, like, hey, this is going to be a turn-based game. Hell yeah. But you start out in a dream sequence talking to your mother. And then you wake up. You're on some flying ship. And I don't mean like it's a spaceship. I mean it's like a boat in the air flying. And You basically just walk around talking to people, little fetch quests. You hop into this they call it a sky armor. It's literally like knight armor, but like upgraded
It's
that
like a
flies.
mech. It's almost like a
Yeah,
mech.
mech, yeah, but it looks like knight armor. That was pretty badass. You do your whole tutorial battle in the mech armor. It's your simple, turn based RPG, Final Fantasy type menu select shit like that. You get your attack, your item, your defense, your I don't remember what the last option was.
It's like a magic or something. I don't
Yeah, it was
know.
Matt. It was special attack or whatever.
Special
Skill. It was skill. That was called.
skill.
You got all those options. You start out with like the bare minimum. You had like two skills to choose from in your basic attack, which was cool. I mean, the skills were neat. You had like one character had one where it would hit multiple enemies, which came in handy later in the game. Um, Later they introduced a
There's
mechanic.
one of them had something you couldn't even use. I didn't understand that. Like you were trying, like it
I'll
was
get
your
to that.
turn.
I'll get to that. Um, they had this mechanic. I think it was called like limit or something. It was something like that, where it was like a morale system, and if you were in the green, you would do double damage. It would take half your SP or what is it called, mana, to use a move, which was cool. But
Yeah, you wanted to stay in that green zone.
it was kind of annoying to stay in that green zone.
Yeah, because even blocking their shit or taking their attacks pushes
If
your meter.
if you got hit, you got pushed towards the red. If you defended, you get pushed towards the green. So most of the time you spend it defending because you don't want to waste too much energy, and you want that double damage, or don't really seem worth it. You beat like the first, I guess, boss battle. It wasn't much of a boss battle. I just kind of spammed 3 different attacks and killed them in like 4 turns. Destroy some crystal, and then that's the last you see of that character. And my boy,
for now, yeah.
and my boy Kylan. I remember Kylan. He was cool. Then you get.
No, you kept trying to kill him off, man. Stop.
No, I kept saying that he was
Kylan's
gonna die.
and then you're like, let's see if I can push him off this. Whatever the hell.
No, I was trying to kiss him, but no. I was like, Kylan's gonna die. I fucking know it. You can always tell when a character is gonna die. They have certain dialogue you can read into. It's like, this dude's gonna fucking die. I'm too close to this dude. He's gonna die. It's gonna happen.
He has to piss you off and motivate you to do better.
Yeah. That's still to be determined. I don't. That's not a spoiler. I don't know if he died. I don't know
if it's a 55-hour game, there's no way you got to the part where he has to die yet.
He has to die or he comes back, because I don't know if those 4 characters in the beginning die, because you team up with 2 other people whose names aren't important. One was a dolphin dude, which was pretty cool. But
that was kind of cool, yeah.
Other than that, they're not notable. But like an explosion happens, and I'm not sure if they're alive or not. I didn't get that far in. Then it takes you to playing as this princess in disguise. Her name was like Layla, something like that.
Princess Leia, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Wasn't Star Wars, though.
It was her, and you had a guy named Rob with 2 B's, so I kept calling him Rob.
Rob.
Because usually if you see just Rob, it's 1 B. It was weird to me that
with 2 B's.
It's weird to me to see for 2 B's. I was like, okay, whatever. I made the joke out of it. And Rob only does the long range attacks, or with the bow and arrow, which I found out that there are enemies that are immune to that attack. So they can't be hit with the arrows. They can't be hit with long range attacks.
Yeah,
that's why
they dodged like every shot.
That's what was confusing you. They cannot be hit with that attacks. I found out later there's a menu you can go into by like hovering over the enemy or something, and it shows you their stats and like not like how many attack they have and stuff like that. It shows you like they have this buff and this debuff or whatever.
That's kind of like what they had on Phoenix Point or whatever.
Yeah. And it said like different types of like things that random enemies you encounter have. Like some enemies were weak to fire, some were weak to water, some were strong against water, shit like that. And it said something that gave off like a I can't remember the exact wording. It wasn't like flying or anything like that, but it gave off the vibe of like, okay, that's why my long range or my arrows don't hit him. I can't remember what it was called. It leaves my mind. I got to a point where I switched to another character, which was fucking. I don't like it that you're switching between characters. Give me a fucking character to care about. The first part of a game is supposed to capture your interest, and I feel like that game failed here by switching characters so often right in the beginning. And it's not like you're all together switching between characters. Like, you got an example of a game like that? GTA.
Octopath Traveler, you got fucking like 18. You got 8 different players. That's the
Yeah,
whole
but
Octopath. You got
you
8
switch.
lives,
Oh, okay, that's weird. No, that's not what I'm thinking.
8
So
different characters.
like GTA, while you're playing the game, you can switch between the 3 main characters at any point in time. So you grow to care about each of those characters from the beginning. From this, it felt like, okay, you start off as the dude in the sky armor, which was fucking dope. And now he's gone. You're now some chick.
I think if it's
Mila.
a 55-hour game, it shouldn't necessarily. I mean, it should spend a little time getting. I mean, I understand that if it was like a 8-hour, 10-hour game, then maybe they should chill out on trying to introduce you to everyone.
I don't know. I just kind of felt like I want to grow a bond to these people. I grew a bond to Kylan, man, and now I don't know what the hell happened to him. And
That wasn't even a character that you.
I didn't even get to play him. He was
Really?
just my companion. So, I ended up playing some fucking like mini games to earn a little coins at this festival thing with this random character whose name, God, I can't remember for the life of me. He was it's on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is. I think he was a king or ambassador or something like that. And the only notable part there was the fucking turtle race, because out of nowhere you start the turtle race and the music's like, yeah, it's badass out of nowhere. And I looked it up later. It's a band who, fuck, I had it saved. It's
It was like
There-
some damn
there's some
hardcore metal.
yeah, there's some
It was
indie
hilarious.
band that has like 5 songs.
The
And
rest
I
of
was
the
like,
time, the music sounds like Zelda
It's-
or some shit.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all
It was
pretty and whatever and bubbly and shit, and then all of a sudden you fucking start up the turtle race, and they're like,
Yep.
"What is it? Run for your life!" or some shit. It's like, oh my
Something
god,
like that. I was like, what the fuck? I love this. But after you get all the coins and everything, you go to redeem the coins or whatever. And I was excited about this because you talk to some lady beforehand about trading in your coins for tokens or whatever. So you talk to her and she takes all your coins. Which, okay, cool. So then you go to the the prize pool. And one of the first things I went and looked at was a sword that was sitting on a table, and it said the mighty sword Excalibur. And me being me, I love Excalibur and everything. Excalibur is fucking dope. And I went to redeem it or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, no, that'll be 20 coins. Like, oh, I gave all my coins to that lady. She said they traded them in. She don't work for us. And then you got robbed, and then you changed to her, and she's a thief lady who I don't even think you got the name for yet. I think she was just a thief. They had names for like scum, shit like that. And her whole thing ends with her being trapped in some fucking sewer system. And then that's where I stopped playing because I
because you
wanted
wanted
to
to
get
play
off.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, I wanted to stop playing that. For me, this game is definitely not a stay list at all. It's gone. I'm removing it. For several reasons. I don't have fucking 52 hours to beat this game. I don't have that time available to me.
So then you probably should never play any fucking turn-based shit because it's all that damn long. Like I don't know
Not-
any non-long ass fucking turn-based game because each battle takes forever.
Yeah, that you get those. That's why I'm on and off with Blue Dragon. I'll play a bit at a time. I haven't touched that in a few weeks, and I want to get back to it, but I don't want to commit too much time to it,
Yeah.
But overall, without counting the turtle race song as 100 points, I'd give this game probably like a 4 out of 10. It, it has my interest, but not enough to stay playing it. It was cute, charming, but not captivating. And then with the turtle race song, it's 100 out of 10. That made my fucking day.
Yeah, that was
When
pretty
that
cool. I
it
wasn't
was,
expecting that at all.
yeah, I loved it so fucking much.
That shit came out of nowhere.
I want to say the band's name is like or like Jack 5 or something like that.
Jackson 5.
I don't know.
ABC.
Anyways, today we thought it would be fun to play a few games. So we got 2 lined up for you. Which one do you want to start with, Dad?
Start with the first one we came up with.
All right. So we're going to be playing 20 questions on video games. So
I have my doubts. I just want you to know I have my reservations and my doubts.
We have no
We're
clue
gonna see how
how
it goes.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I'm not sure if it's a bad idea. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna fucking do it. If it ends up being fun and good, we could return to this another day when we're have no other fucking topics to talk about right now. So we each picked out 3 games. We won't necessarily get to those 3 games depending on how long it takes.
Hold up, hold up. Before we even do this.
No.
Yes, before we even do this, we need an update on where we're at for the year on the thing that we talked about at the beginning of the year of how many beaten.
There's only one reason you want to cover this.
No, why? Why do you think?
Because I beat a game.
Because you finally beat a fucking game. Holy shit.
That's the one reason you want to do it.
That's exactly the one reason. So at least they know now that you finally fucking beat something. I
replayed through Infamous Second Son. Now that I have a PS5, it was fucking fun the whole way. 10 out of 10 game. There's my first 10 out of 10 game, Dad.
That don't count. It wasn't a wheel spin.
Fuck you. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a stay list. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to beat it on Expert with Evil Route and I'm going to get all the fucking trophies for it. This game's awesome. I think there's a follow-up game to it I'm going to pick up. I want to play the original ones, but I don't want to fucking stream it.
Well, okay, so First Light is actually, it's the girl.
Yeah. Is that a follow-up game?
But it's her story. I think it is. I think it came after Second Son, which is
it a prequel?
Weird. I guess it would have to be because it supposedly took place before Second Son.
Okay, yeah.
So
that's not a big deal.
I haven't played First Light, so I can't really. I just know what I've heard about it. That's it. I have played Second Son, and I have beaten it on the good path the same way you did.
Yeah.
And I got halfway through the evil playthrough, and I don't remember why I never went back to it. Oh, because I gave you the damn PlayStation, and we're not going to talk about what happened to
that. She had the best power set, so I mean that game will probably be fun for me because I love her. I love the Neon power set. The biggest reason was the infinite run. You could fucking actually run the whole way. Otherwise, it feels so fucking slow. And that's the main reason I haven't gone back through yet, because you start off with just the fucking...
start off on one half of the map. Like, you can't even get to the other side yet.
There's that, and you start off with the smoke power, and you don't have, like, a running thing. You have the little teleport thing, and it was so slow getting to that Neon. Would you get to the Neon within, like, the second mission once you get to the city? But I procrastinated doing the missions. I did all the collectibles and shit as soon as I could.
I think the voice work and shit in that was really good too.
Yeah, it was really good.
And some of those same voices are in like almost every damn PlayStation game, especially Naughty Dog type games. And
yeah,
like you recognize the same voices as different characters in different games. Like the brother, that dude is in everything. The one that's your player, your character's brother is in everything.
With that said, I have started playing the Spider-Man game because that was the biggest game I've wanted to play for a while now.
Yeah. That's good. So he's got 1, I got 9, just so we're, So we're keeping up on these scores. But neither of us has any platinums or 100%. So if he does that, then he can certainly close the
So, like,
gap unless I
is
do
this
it.
supposed to be a competition or something? What are we winning here?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a competition, man. Fuck the winning shit. You win in life.
Oh, then I don't care. I'm out.
Oh my god. My name is William.
Oh, I mean, we also forgot to mention I'm a year older now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to dox you on your birthday.
No, I'm not going to give the
It's not
exact.
today. I'll tell you that his birthday's not.
It wouldn't matter anyways. They don't know what day we're recording.
So either way, his birthday's not
So
St. Patrick's Day.
if we were supposed to record on my birthday, or we were supposed to record on my birthday, but I ended up working late. You know, we could have done a whole birthday thing, but not even tell them what date it was because they don't know when the fuck we're recording. It's Tuesday, by the way.
It's January.
Today is Tuesday. Tuesday the 17th.
Today's the day.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so.
We're not
cool.
famous enough to give a shit about being doxxed anyway, but
Yeah.
whatever. Something.
You had me choose between two gifts, and I have no clue what it was.
I told you, never mind that.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
The choosing between two gifts because I don't know. I changed my mind.
Well, now I want to know what they were.
Nah.
My wife asked me what I want, and I'm like, I don't know anything I want. I usually pick up for myself. and then I did decide on one thing, and it was like something I really wanted, but I didn't want to spend the money on because it was expensive. And she's like, "Well, I didn't get you a Christmas present. I'll get you it." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, sweet."
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was a collectible thing, and I love it so much.
All right, so now we can go ahead and get into this damn thing. I just wanted to get that out of the way. It's 9-1, guys.
Yep. So this is gonna be a trial run. We don't know how well it's gonna work, and we don't even know how many games we're gonna get through. So
I'll guess, and you fucking whatever.
So the way we're gonna do it is I'm gonna tell you what systems this game I am thinking of came out for.
That's you tell me all of them. If it came out for several systems,
I'll give you all of them. And from there, you can only ask me yes or no questions, and I will answer to my best ability. If I don't know it, I will say I don't know. I have the wikis pulled up for the games I've selected, but I'm not going to read through every single thing to figure out everything. The main reason I have it pulled up is for the years and the what they classify the genre as. Other than that, I'll give you my best interpretation of everything.
And only yes or no. Don't be like sort of, maybe, possibly. Well, you're close, but not really, or not.
I mean, you could say like,
okay, yes, no, or I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the first game I am thinking of was a PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox game.
God, I don't know shit about PS2 because that's not one I fucking played much of.
It's also an Xbox
Cube, you said?
Yes.
And Xbox. Original Xbox? OG Xbox?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I'll specify otherwise. Plus, it came out in the PS2 era, so.
Is it an action game?
Action? I would call it action, yes.
Yes.
That's one.
Does it have a male protagonist?
Yes.
Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. Fuck, I'm so screwed. Does it take place in modern times?
At the time, I believe so, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously,
that would still be modern times. If it took place in at least my lifetime, it's modern times.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's my bad interpreting the.
In other words, not the future or the past.
Yeah. Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Is it? Let me think. I'm trying to think where I can even go from here. Does it involve driving at all?
No, I don't believe so.
Does it involve shooting at all?
Yes, there was guns in it.
Is
Actually,
it?
can I add a caveat to that? Because I bet you're thinking of like a first-person shooter.
No, I didn't think of anything. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
I don't know yet.
Then I just gave you a free one. It's not a first-person shooter.
That's fine. Is it a role playing game?
Um,
Or would it fall under some sort of role playing genre?
I would say so, but probably not. No.
So it's an action, possibly role player.
Yeah.
But it's not a first person shooter.
If you want a hint, I will take 2 guesses away from you, and I'll give you a hint.
Nah,
I'll give you the whole genre for a hint.
no hints.
Okay.
Uh, is it in the third person's perspective?
If I remember correctly, yes. Actually, yes, it is. Yeah.
All right, I'm about to say now, if I remember correctly, I don't understand that, but okay. Is it a top down angle view?
No.
No. It's third person. There's no gun. I mean, there are guns. There's no driving.
There might have been like one driving level, but I'm not counting that if there was. I don't specifically remember that.
But it's not centered around any kind of.
Yeah, no.
Right. Was it? Let me think. Did it take? Did the game take place on Earth?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So it's modern day Earth. Modern day Earth. How many questions have I asked so far?
7.
7 questions. Modern day Earth, and it's
It's modern day Earth, and it's action game. That's what you've gotten so far. Back in the
all right.
PS2 era.
PS2, Xbox,
Yes, sir. Yeah, howdy doody.
regular Xbox. Damn, I barely remember none of that shit. Were there zombies involved?
No.
No zombies involved, because Lord knows there's a million games with zombies involved.
I'm gonna drop something that might be a hint for you. I know for a fact we own this game. I don't know if you've ever played it, but I know we owned it. So you could go through every console we owned at that time period to figure it out.
Every console, you already said it's on Xbox.
I'm saying you could ask
GameCube. Ugh.
which console it was. Like you could say, was it on GameCube or was it on Xbox? In 2 separate questions.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yep.
Well, if I owned it, it was probably on Xbox. Because I didn't have a fucking GameCube. Not for long.
I can't say.
And I never had a PS2, so if you think I had it on PS2,
No, I know you didn't.
something's Yeah, I'm about to say
I'll
I
give you that.
never.
It wasn't a PS2, obviously.
That was the system I skipped, even though it was the most popular fucking system ever. But whatever. Um,
Again, I know we owned it. I don't know if you played it.
damn, I
If
played
that
a lot of shit though.
if that helps you any.
Not really. Um, I swear to God, if this is some lame ass fucking obscure ass game, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Um,
It
I mean it.
I don't think so. It's one of the games I remember when I'm thinking back in this era.
Hmm.
But it's not like a big name one. But I wouldn't call it obscure. I wouldn't, at least.
Is it anime related?
No, but you're in the right ballpark.
Then that's why I don't know it.
It's not anime related, no.
Oh, you know what I mean too. Is it some sort of Mon related?
No.
Digimon,
Nope.
Pokemon,
Nope.
fucking
I'm counting that as a question, but no.
no.
You're on 10. Or
Yeah.
9.
Shit. Uh did we have it on Xbox?
No.
Fucking, I don't know GameCube games.
Like I said, we owned it, and I didn't buy it. I was too young to buy it. You were the only one buying games back then, so
I didn't have many games on that thing.
you sure did it. I can remember the only one that I ever picked out was Pokemon for the GameCube.
The
But
only
all
one I
the other one,
remember playing was them.
all the other ones you or mom bought. I'm pretty sure it was you though.
I, I swear I never played nothing but Zelda on that. And as far as I know, Zelda does not take place. There's no Zelda game that takes place on Earth or nope. Still drawing a damn blank.
Honestly, once you got GameCube, I figured you would have got it because we only owned like 6 games for the GameCube.
Man, I don't fucking remember none of them.
That's
The
fair.
only thing I
Yeah.
remember was the Zelda game that I played. That was it.
Yep.
Because I really
That
did not enjoy GameCube. I didn't think it
that
was that
one was
great.
Wind Waker.
Is that which one it was?
The Zelda game. Why? That was Wind
I
Waker.
hate the controller too. Ugh. Anyway,
The controller is so uncomfortable.
yeah. So
But
lame.
some people still play with it. I don't understand.
Just for the nostalgia, it has to be because it ain't
Yeah.
so stupid. It's like you need 3 hands to hold the damn thing properly.
Better than the N64 controller.
Equal to the N64 controller.
Nah, they definitely did better than the N64 because the N64 had 3 fucking nubs.
Yeah. And a stick dead center. Like,
Yeah, GameCube didn't have that. They actually had it in semi the right place. It was just awkwardly built.
yeah. Fuck, I don't even know where to go from here.
There's more to the genre than just action, I'll say that.
Was it a platformer?
No.
Was it a shooter?
Yes.
You said there's guns like it.
No, wait,
wasn't a
no,
shooter.
it wasn't a shooter. No. I already said that. It was a shooter.
It was not necessarily RPG.
Yeah. I don't think it's an RPG, no.
Was the character was the protagonist human?
I don't think so. I'm gonna say I don't know.
I don't know. Damn.
I don't know how to answer the question in a
All
yes or
right.
no form. So I could say yes and no, but it's. I'm just gonna leave it at I don't know because that's one I can't answer in a yes or no question.
It's not a shooter, but there are guns.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a racer or no cars involved.
Nope. Like I said, there could be one or two missions where they throw a car in just because.
Hmm. No
But don't even
zombies involved. No.
don't even quote me on that.
Took place on Earth.
Mm-hmm. You're on 13 questions, by the way. You got 7 more.
All right. Did it take place in the United States?
Yes.
Okay, so now it's taking place in the U.S. on Earth.
As far as I remember, yes. I'm pretty sure
Mo-
I know the exact like city it took place in.
Modern or current times. Were there aliens involved?
No, you're getting
No
warmer though.
aliens. No aliens and no zombies. I'm running out of shit that could be involved.
I can give you what was involved. I'll give you that hint.
I don't think I know it anyway. But yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think you do either. That'll take you up to 18 if I give you the hint.
Go ahead. Fuck it. I'm not gonna get it
Demons.
anyway.
It was demons.
Like devil or demons? Like what are we talking
Like
about?
demons. You're fighting demons.
On Earth, in America, in a city in America.
Yes.
I obviously never played this game.
Like I said, I don't remember if you did or not, but I know we owned it because I played the hell out of it.
And we're not sure if I'm human, which is really weird, or if the character's human.
I'm gonna give you that one too, since I give you what you're fighting. It's you're human with demon. I can't remember if you're like half human, half demon, or you got demonic powers or what. That's why I said I wasn't sure how to answer that question in yes or no form. Because you are human, but you have powers like demonic powers.
A game with demonic powers on a Nintendo platform.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, that's really rare.
Yeah. Nowadays it ain't that rare. They let anything on there.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue what this game is. So
You got 2 more questions.
yeah, I don't even know what else to ask at this point because I already know I don't know it.
You
I don't
fold?
know. Yeah, I fold. Fuck this.
Spawn.
Yeah, again, more shit that I would never
Spawn
fucking know.
Armageddon. I didn't think it was obscure because there was a whole bunch of crap about Spawn
But you
back
knew
then.
there was no way in hell I was gonna fucking know it.
No, I didn't. Because I knew we had the game. I figured you played it at least
I don't
once.
remember ever playing the game.
All right.
Fuck it.
So yours is up next.
All right.
And it looks like we'll probably only do one round each of these
All right, that's fine.
because it's taking a bit.
I don't have nothing pulled up, but it was available at least on the I want to say Xbox, original Xbox.
Original Xbox.
Probably PS, whatever the hell that was at the time.
Two. That'd be two era.
Yeah, I'll look it up
Um,
right quick while I'm just to be sure.
yeah. Just add in that whether or not it was available on GameCube because that'll help me out a bit. But
I don't think it was, but let me see.
is it a shooter?
Hold up.
Okay.
Just want to get you the right information first before I answer some shit like that. No, blah, 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 blah. Something about it. So, is it a shooter? Let me see. Here we go. Pull this shit up. Oh wow, okay. Windows, PlayStation 2. I don't know why it says PlayStation 3, PlayStation 5, Xbox 360.
It's probably
Xbox One.
remade.
Xbox Series X and S, Mac, Game Boy Advance, Android, and iOS.
Okay, well that don't help me any.
That should, because damn,
I know
not
it's
too many
been.
games are on that much shit.
It sounds like it's been remade. Was it fucking Skyrim? God.
Hold on, no.
No, that's not an official quest. Though. That was a joke.
Whatever. Yes, it was a shooter. Yes.
Okay, it was a shooter.
Yep.
Was it first
Should
person?
know if I've ever fucking played it. It's probably a shooter.
First person?
No.
Third person.
What else is there? Is there a second person?
I'm sure there's something else.
There's not a second person. It's third person.
Okay, so it's third person. Does it take place in modern time?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go with yes, but yeah, I guess
Is it Crisis?
no.
Damn.
Crisis is in the future, isn't it?
I don't think so. I don't think the original one is.
Oh, besides that, Crisis is first person totally.
Oh fuck, you're right.
But
Is
I'm
it a
still
war?
counting that as a question.
Yep, no, I count it too. Is it a war game?
No.
And
I mean,
by war,
what
I-
shooter isn't technically like?
I
some
mean,
form
like,
of war?
like
No.
country
No.
versus country. You
No.
know what I meant there.
No, it's not.
You fighting like aliens?
No. How many questions is that? 5? 4?
7.
7?
I've been keeping track. I'm assuming it's not a racing game, so I'm not going to ask that. That's dumb.
A shooter racing? There's not a
yeah.
whole lot of shooter racing games.
No.
There are though. You ever play
Is it-
Wheelman by with
Yeah. No,
Vin
I know.
Diesel?
I know there are some. I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
it's a safe bet not to ask that.
At least not so early in the game.
Is it a puzzle game?
No.
Okay. Platform?
No.
Okay. That's 9. Where's my number 10 gonna be? Did we own the game?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, okay. A shooter game that we owned.
That still didn't narrow your list down at all.
Are there multiple endings?
I don't think so.
Okay, so that rules out Mass Effect. No, wait, no. The original Mass Effect didn't have multiple endings, did it? Okay, was it a game where you could make choices like Mass Effect?
Were like choices affected anything?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Said it's modern times, right?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, okay. I already asked that. That don't count as a question. I'm just double checking.
Oh no, actually, yeah, it would have to be yes.
Okay, okay. So it's modern times. It's a shooter, not multiple endings or multiple like choices you make in the game. What shooters did we own? Because we owned a lot.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't help you narrow shit down, does it?
So if modern times, and you said we're not facing against aliens, so it can't be Gears.
Yeah, yeah. I guess Gears is technically third person, even though it's like that halfway between.
Yeah.
But no,
Um. Is it? No, you said no aliens. That's right. I'm stupid. Oh fuck. Can't be guns because that's one of the ones I would think you would pick is guns.
gun, not guns. Gun.
Gun, yeah, because that's Western. It's all
That
good.
wouldn't be modern times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Or-
know. I know. I'm covering my ground. I'm just thinking of myself here. Um, does
I'm
it
not
take
that
place?
old.
Does it take place on Earth?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, damn, that should be given if you're not going against aliens. Hmm.
Unless you were an alien and being attacked by Earthlings. I guess that would make them aliens, though, wouldn't it?
Is there some sort of power-up mechanic, whether it be collecting or point-wise?
Not as far as I can remember.
Okay. That takes out Crackdown because that was on my thoughts. Destructible environments.
I need more detail before I can answer that. Because
Like a Mercenaries game where you can destroy the building.
no,
Okay, okay, that's what I was thinking.
not as far as I know.
That takes out Mercenaries and Mercenaries 2.
How many questions are you at? Because you got to be getting close.
15.
15 questions.
Let me get a hint. I'll take 2.
There's some good hints that would just give it away, though. So if you take 2, what does that bring you up to? 17?
Yep.
All right, a hint. It does have some drug use in the game.
Fuck, that don't help any.
I'm not going to make it where it's so obvious.
Fuck. Is it co-op? Can you play co-op?
No.
Okay, so it's not Kane and Lynch. Is it Max Payne?
Yep.
It is?
Yes.
Haha!
You
The
basically
original?
had the original Max Payne.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I could have told you they made a movie about it, but that would be a fucking dead giveaway. They made a movie of it.
I didn't know there was a Max Payne movie.
Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis is in it.
Never
Really?
seen it. Never seen it.
So yeah,
Could've
Mark
said-
Wahlberg plays.
You
the
could have
Max
said
Payne.
something about bullet time, but that would have gave it away.
Yeah,
Damn.
obviously.
Damn,
So
I got
the drug use is how he pops pills every fucking.
Yeah,
that's how he gains health.
that's what I was thinking. He was beating like drug lords and shit.
Yeah.
It was game we owned, so I knew it had to be something. I was thinking when I asked the multiplayer thing or the co-op thing, I was thinking Kane and Lynch and Army of Two.
Yeah, shit.
So
Was Kane? I'm not so sure Kane and Lynch was third person, was it?
I
So
don't
damn
remember.
long ago.
I don't
I don't
remember
remember.
at all. That's a
I actually
game.
have that game on PC. Kane
We
and
should
Lynch,
play the, We need to go through
two.
the second one together.
No, we need to fucking go through.
There's a
Army of Two together.
Army of Two, Get Out,
Yeah, a way out.
or Way Out. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, I think I meant to text you and tell you to go ahead and download that.
you did.
I did text you that. Okay.
Yeah, I think I already have it downloaded.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah. Well, you don't. You just need the demo version for us to play together.
What do you mean? I have the game.
Yeah, I know. But if you, so like,
Yeah, so if one person
Yeah.
owns it, The other
We
person
could,
can play it
yeah,
as long as they download
which
the.
is a fucking great idea if you're
That
making a game
was
like
yeah. If
this.
you're gonna make like, there's a game called It Takes Two that I
Yeah, I
think
know.
they
I've seen it. I
didn't
love it.
even do that shit. It
Really,
looks cool.
I didn't know that. It's charming as hell.
Yeah,
Yes, I mean, I think this was fun, but like we could do it better next time if we try it again.
I'm just saying like it's too easy to like catch someone up in that shit. If I didn't pick something that was as common, it took you 19 fucking questions just to get Max Payne.
Yeah, but I mean,
You see what I said? I never would have got Spawn. You could have gave me 100 questions, and I still, because I don't. I'd be like, what? I guess I could have asked if it had something to do with comic books. I should have fucking asked that, knowing it's
yeah.
you.
Um, no, but I was
But
trying to.
ultimately, I mean,
I thought
Spawn, I
games.
never would have fucking guessed.
I have two more on here, and they're both games we've owned or games I know you have played.
You just have to keep them on the backlog then for now.
Yeah, we could definitely revisit this, but with like me and you talk in private, like more refined rules for ourselves.
Obviously, it needs to be something that the other person has played because
Well, it
there's no
was
fucking way
again. It was one we owned. I figured you played it.
I would ever have guessed Spawn. I didn't even remember owning it, so that'll tell you right there.
Oh,
Must have been like part of a bundle or something I picked up that had more than one game.
I don't know.
Like I said, the only GameCube game I remember playing was that one Zelda game. I don't think I really liked the controller at all. So
Well, that's good to know because the other game I have on here is a GameCube game,
Yeah,
but it's more wide known, so you probably could get it.
yeah, yeah. I didn't know. Damn, there's that many platforms that this game is on. Either Max Payne. Holy shit.
I'm when asking the question, I want the or when giving it, give the original like consoles was on. So it'd been Xbox, PlayStation, and Game or PlayStation
And
2.
Microsoft probably. I don't know. Windows. At
Yeah,
some point they got it anyway. I don't know if it was originally there.
but not like the remake because that just makes things more complicated than it needs to be. All right, so you want to try your game?
Try my game.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
the image game.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can go ahead and this shit shouldn't take too long because you either know it or you fucking don't.
Yeah. Um.
And I didn't pick anything too obscure either, so it has something to do with gaming though.
Yep.
Not necessarily all publishers like the one we basically
So
just
I
did
did
as
it.
a
One you definitely won't know. I did it in three different difficulties. One you'll know. One you one I know you kind of know, but I think you're gonna. It's not the one you're thinking, and the last one you definitely don't know.
So what we're gonna be doing is it's basically like the logos game. If you've ever played the little logos game on your handheld Android or whatever Apple device, it's basically a picture of a logo and the other person has to either identify it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you
shouldn't
ready?
take long to get through them. Yeah,
I already have mine pulled up.
go ahead.
All right. Name the game.
Name
Or
the
where it's
game.
from. Where it's from.
It looks like it's from. If I can think of the name of the damn game. What's the name of that shit?
While you're thinking, you should go ahead and start sharing your screen and stuff.
I already got it. It's up. It's just I haven't shared it.
Oh,
I can't share mine and yours.
No, you can do the presentation thing.
Hmm?
You can do it where you show your presentation thing, and I bring it up whenever it needs to be shared.
All right, let me see.
I know for a fact you know this game.
Yeah, I do. It's Red Faction.
Yep. Okay.
I couldn't think of the name of it. I was like the one
Yeah.
on Mars where you're like, yep.
Oh, this is an easy one. This is rare.
There you go. Rare. I didn't say they're all they ain't gonna be hard, but they ain't gonna be super easy either.
Nah. This one.
Which one?
This. Can you see it? It didn't open up. Hold up.
The little red circle with a V in the middle?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up mine while I'm doing that. All right.
There you go. Do you know where that's from? If you name the game, I'll give you points. If you name the exact game, I'll give you points. It's a series of games.
It's from Borderlands.
Yes, I'll give you that one.
That I can tell you. That's the exact game. The third one.
Yes. So this is what they call the Children of the Vault. It's literally just the regular vault symbol upside down. They're like a cult. Oof. Is this one of the gaming teams?
Is it? You
I
tell
don't know.
me.
I don't know any of the gaming teams, so if it is, I'm out. But it looks like a
Okay.
team. It looks like a team logo.
Yeah, it's a team logo.
Is it Atlanta?
No, Atlanta's FaZe. You know what FaZe looks like.
Well, then I don't know. I'm out.
That's Florida Mutineers.
Okay. The only
It's
one I know.
basically a COD League team. Yeah.
The only one I know is FaZe, and you're not going to get my next one. I already know it.
I think you'll get my next one as soon as you switch back to your screen. I'll switch mine. Oh God. This looks like something on a stupid game that I would never play.
Yes.
Some Dragon Ball shit or some damn Pokemon shit.
Pokemon. Yes. I'll give you a point for that. You said Pokemon.
And it's
You're not going to get it.
not gonna get it. Yeah.
It's the symbol for fairy type Pokemon.
All right.
I literally just had trouble thinking of a third like symbol thing, and I was like, he's not going to get this, but I know one. I know a few. Is that is that bank heist game, Payday 2?
Payday 2. Yep.
Yeah, that was real simple, real quick.
Very simple.
That one's fun. We could just throw one of those at the end of the game. End of the episode, yeah. Bring up the wheel spin.
All right, give me a minute. I gotta get to it.
And while he's getting to that, why don't you guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe? And while you're commenting, why don't you tell us what you think? Where does when do you consider something alive? Is it when they get consciousness, or is it when they're like breathing and stuff?
What the fuck is Max Payne Wikipedia up for? That's the one I was looking at. I don't share my screen yet, dude. I'm trying to find the damn thing. I told you I'd tell you when I'm ready.
Also, make sure you hit the bell, or you're a big nerd.
All right, so how many spins? Go ahead and pull it up.
There you go. Let's see how many spins I get here, boys. It's like spinning my revolver,
How many pea shooters does he get?
How many shots do I get?
Well, probably best man. Three.
Yeah, I guess 3, boy. Yeah!
Looks like a 3 to me.
Hell yeah, Sonny boy.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
1. Oh. Well,
Man.
whatever mine lands on, I will be playing.
Suck it, nerd.
Fuck off. All right, let's see. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Fuck off. All right, we're going to do yours since you get 3 before mine.
Right.
Look at that wheel. Jeez.
The wheel of misfortune. The ascent.
The ascent.
The ascent. It's a penny. A single penny, man.
Or I smell like a scent.
Yeah. Oh no, CENT. Legend of
TND. Or Breath Edge.
I haven't heard of any of these games. You?
Yeah. I've heard of the first two.
All right,
I've
I'm gonna
actually
go.
played a little bit of the first one.
What consoles are they on?
Xbox. What was the second one? Yeah, Xbox and Xbox. They're all Xbox.
All right, I'll go Breath Edge
Breath Edge. All right.
because it's the one on the screen.
It's the one I know nothing about.
I know none of them about any of them. So
Breath Edge. Yes, I'm enjoying the shit out of it, guys.
yeah, fuck me with your ads.
They'll harass you with a rating. I should give it a bad ratings.
Hey, yeah, rate
Buzz
me.
off. Rate. All right.
Rate me. And my friend.
Callisto Protocol on Steam. I've heard good and bad things about this game, so that should be fun.
I've heard the name. I haven't heard good or bad things about it.
It was a free game for me when I bought my graphics card. So,
oh, it's that one.
yeah, it's the one that I need your Steam account so I can get you the game too.
Yeah, I'll send you that information later.
Yeah,
if you're
obviously I don't want it right now because you can get that one and you can get that new whatever the zombie game that's coming out.
Dead Island.
Dead Island 2, yeah.
Yep.
That one just looks like meaningless fun at this point. It don't look as bad as the first ones.
Actually, you could just recite my username and stuff right here.
Will at will. Will.
Or you could just beep what I'm about to say. You say here is my username is beep 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 fuck beep.
Rawhide.
Roll out. As always, thank you for listening. You can find me on YouTube at MewWill123.
I'll likely stream sometime around the middle of the week. Who the hell knows when? Maybe Wednesday.
I can't make any promises because they've been killing me at work. So it could be Friday, Saturday, maybe even fucking Sunday for all I know.
Will's a pussy.
My body hurts. Thank y'all for listening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, and give me some PlayStation game recommendations while you're down in the comments.